and go to the live tab, and you will find where we are at right now as we speak. So look forward to seeing everybody over there. Look forward to having fun tonight. Come hang out with us. See you.
All right, we're live. Just waiting for people to start filtering in.
Oh, and Jason, I moved Chuck. I saw that email from him.
Okay.
I got that taken care of. And Jody McGirt messaged me. I think they're coming.
Okay.
Whatever they had fell through. So either she or both of them are coming. So that'll be good.
George Dorbert just said, hi, can't wait for the match.
Jorge.
Dorbert.
Yeah, for you people that are starting to filter in, we're just kind of waiting for more people to come, and then we'll kind of kick everything off once more people come in.
Oh, and Patrick, I saw a good job on the Pinewood Derby stuff. That seemed to go pretty well.
So actually, I saw some scores. I think he won the grand champion for the troop. Actually,
that's awesome, man.
We'll probably end up going to the district race next month. Actually,
cool. Good job.
I hear is somebody on YouTube at the same time? Like on Patrick, are you on YouTube as well?
Probably Jason. No.
Are you on YouTube also?
Me or who?
You fool.
You fool. Ooh, your feet don't fit.
Yeah,
no
I just cut it down.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, yeah, cut it down or just mute it because I could hear everything in the background.
I did. I just.
You ain't that pretty.
Calm down. God.
Jeez.
I got to watch both of them. See what's going on. I didn't get to read the comments the last time, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. You weren't on the live stream. You were hiding out.
Working last time.
You were texting me last time.
The last time we did, me and you did his podcast. We did a podcast, and I couldn't read the comments, so I got on here to read the comments.
And we don't give a shit if it's PG or not. We're not doing PG, so you can curse in the comments. You can say whatever you want. We don't give a fuck.
I'm offended.
I am.
Eat a dick.
All right. So, now I'm doing the same thing that Jason is.
Oh yeah, I gotta say, happy birthday, Dave. Dave Goucher.
Oh
It's
yeah.
his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Dave.
That reminds me, I gotta send him my my strippergram for his birthday.
Nice.
You know, it's just gonna be me.
Ugh. Oof, oof, oof.
All right, we have 23 people watching now. We'll give it you want to give it a little bit longer? Allow more people, 25 people. Let's see. Young Tom Furry just said, I got a question for Pat. What's it like knowing you're going to get crushed by so many heavy hitters in heavy division?
Nice.
It's like he's at the truck stop again.
Do what?
It's like you're at the truck stop again.
Oh, jeez. No,
that's what it's going to be like for him.
And get smashed too, but I'll have to settle for doing a little smashing myself. I think I'll be nice and let Matt beat me, Martini, just because he's a nice guy. You know, he deserves it. So I'll let him beat me. That might be about it.
That's big of you, Pat. That really is. I'm
I try
proud.
to be nice, share the love, you know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. As good as Kayla shot this weekend, you might get him.
Oh, dude, he ain't even been shooting. This was his what, first match all year?
Yeah, he's been
Did Matt ride the struggle bus yesterday?
a little bit.
I heard he was driving it.
A little bit.
Driving it into the ground, that is.
Hutch shot pretty well yesterday. JK's getting there.
Hutch gonna do what Hutch does. That's expected. I heard. Did you see Hutch let JK borrow his mags from last month?
Oh yeah, you see that? You see him when he rattled it out.
Oh, yeah. So damn, dude, how you gonna expect to beat me? You can't beat your gear.
All right, so do we want to get started? We got 25 right now. We'll just kind of start talking. So, hey, for those who are listening in, y'all know the deal. We're here to kind of do the bracket announcement for who's going to be going head to head in the shoot off. We're also going to talk to Jason and Buddy about what to expect from the match. Pat is here just for comic relief because it's about all he can fucking provide at this point. He's going to get crushed by everybody, you know, in the mouth. But other than that, yeah. So Jason, Buddy, Pat, fuck you. But can you tell us, like, kind of go do an overview of the match? Just what is everybody going to expect?
This year, you're going to expect a lot of, I mean, kind of sort of what you've seen last year. We're trying to get as much out of the facility as possible. We're going to have, I cut in 2 new jungle runs, 1 3-gun, 1 shotgun. And we are trying to get as much out of those areas as possible. We're going to be shooting over the river a little bit with clays on the all shotgun jungle run. I built the 3-gun jungle run today and tried to give it as many options as possible. And it's pretty optional in a sense. But I would expect there's going to be 2 spinners on that stage, 1 rifle, 1 shotgun or pistol. There'll be some statics for either shotgun, rifle, or pistol. And it's a go fast, slow you down, go fast, slow you down stage. You're going to be moving both jungle runs. You're going to be moving about 90 yards, typical of the jungle runs here. And there's going to be, I didn't even count how many targets were on the all 3-gun jungle run, but it's fast. It's a lot of burn it down stuff. But it's going to be, I think it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be fun. The all shotgun jungle run, it's better than the jungle run at Clinton House. That was by far my most not favorite stage I've ever built. That stage I did not like very much. We didn't get a chance to proof it, and even when I was building it, I didn't like it. And if all the stages I've ever built, that's my least favorite. But the rest of the match, stage 1 is going to be on the right side of the RMAG. If you've been to Griffin Group before, as you pull in through the main gate, to the right, there's this big Constantina wire bunker area over there. We're going to be on the right side of it. We're going to shoot out of, that's going to be a long range dominant stage. Right now we're at 7 long range targets ranging from 70 yards all the way out to 600. So we're going to have that, a pretty big range fan. I had toyed around with the idea of doing bonus targets, but once the first person hits a bonus target, it's no longer a bonus target, it's a required target. So we kind of threw that idea out and we just stuck to our normal plans. And then stage 2 will be where we had the blocks last year, and from when it was at Memorial is where we had the breach door for Memorial. That stage will be we're going to have the Huey there, and Archibald is going to love this. We're going to be shooting off the strap. The Huey will be on the ground, so it'll have a little bit of wobble to it, shooting off the strap. And we're going to have the big E-types out there. We're going to have big targets, and that will be an option stage again. We're going to basically have going east-west. You're going to start on anywhere, shooting position of choice, anywhere inside the shooting area with gun of choice, and go to work. And the only thing that's required in that stage is all the long range targets must be shot strapped, and it must be between the two marks on the strap. And then everything else is completely optional. They've made some changes to that lane so we can actually get our range fan can open up a little bit to the right. So we're going to me and Sherb, we're going to drop some blocks over there and make the range fan open up a little bit. But like I said, there'll be mainly E-types or 18 by 24s. There'll be 4 MOA targets or better for the most part. And then after that stage, we'll go to the 200-meter bay, which will be stage 3. Completely optional stage in there. It's going to, like most typical stages that I put in there, it's going to be in a very options-based stage. And you'll be able to shoot it tons of different ways. After that stage, we then move down to the big 360 bay, correct, buddy?
Yes. Yeah, the driving stage will be 4.
That's stage 4. The driving stage will be 4. The reason we're doing that is to keep, for the AM PM, we're going to have 2 long range stages on AM, 2 long range stages on PM to kind of break it up a little bit. That way one side isn't more dominant than the other. So you'll push down there. That'll be stage 4. The driving stage, we're still working on that one. Tentatively, we're going to breach in with shotgun, shoot some shotgun, then breach out, and then move dump shotgun, potentially move over, shoot rifle, then get in the back of, if we're planning on doing the trailer again, and maybe do pistol, or I'm still toying with the idea on that one. I haven't really worked out the total plan. And we may just surprise you. That one's still up in the air. I still haven't quite hammered that one down. I do have the front end of it though. The front end is going to be shotgun. You're going to breach in. Hopefully if we can get the other breach door, we're going to breach out. And then that's going to be that stage. Then stage 5.
If you put 2 breach doors, Brian's going to have like 40 rounds of shotgun shells.
He's got that big Shooting Innovations magazine now.
He's going
to need 2 of them probably.
2 doors.
So, him or Don Bryson, if Gabe shoots, Gabe might need it. There were a couple of people that kind of struggled with that breach door a little bit, but yeah, that's the plan for that stage. Then after that stage will be stage 5. You'll come back across to the 360 bay, the small blast bay. We're going to be shooting out of the van long range there, and then running into the bay. I've got a pretty good plan for that one. I think you guys will enjoy that one. That will be a time management stage. You'll start off on long range, so that'll be a time management stage. And we're going out to 530, and the range fan is pretty huge. So I'm hoping, I'm not putting a ton of targets, but I think there's 4 or 5, probably 5 long range targets, and then you'll get out and go to work on other stuff. Then we move to stage 6, which will be the all shotgun jungle run. Starting off, you will have a 94-yard slug shot. And then what was the other one, buddy? 64?
Yeah, 64, 65.
Yep, 64, 65-yard slug shot in the middle somewhere. And then it's got the clays that we're throwing over the river and doing all kinds of stuff. I think you guys will enjoy that one. Then stage 7 will be where we had the Suburban last year. I'm still working on that stage. I haven't hammered that one out yet. I may use a turret truck. I I don't know. I've got you shooting prone on long range. I've got you shooting off a door. I've got you shooting off a strap. So I'm trying to come up with different shooting positions for each long range stage to give you all a good variety. That stage you will go out to 600 again, and there will be that one will probably be long range dominant as well. So fast front end or back end, however I design it, and that one will probably be a fast back end, and you have to that's a time management stage. Then stage 8 will be the all 3-gun jungle run. Essentially, what I did there was cut in a new one on from 2020 Memorial, where we went down the hill with the all shotgun jungle run. I cut in the front side with rifle and pistol, and then we work our way down, halfway down to where we did for the Memorial jungle run down there. That was in 2020. So that's pretty much the stages. We're going to put out Polish play racks. We're going to have the Death Stars back in play. Those that follow us on Instagram, the Death Star is back in play. I'm going to post some videos here from this past weekend's 3-gun match. If you follow Snappy, you can check his video out of the Death Star. He kind of got the best of him. I think he got the best of a couple people.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that damn thing.
Fuck that thing.
So you guys, I think you guys enjoy it. I've slowed it down a ton. It's not fast. I want to speed it up, but I was advised by my elders that I shouldn't speed it up. Yeah, from that guy right there, from Buddy. So it will not be sped up. It'll be just like you see from the videos from this weekend. It's not horrible. I may back it up a few feet, though. I may give it a little bit more
Fucking asshole.
further back.
And if you do that, puregoldchokes.com. We sell all kind of shotguns. You may want to choke up a little bit on that thing.
Shameless plug.
Yep. But it's been working really well. We've shot it for 3-gun. We shot it for USPSA, and we shot it for another 3-gun. And it's going to be here. I'm bringing it in this week. And just so you guys know that who are available to shoot Duskin or can shoot Duskin, it's going to be at Duskin. So you guys will see it there. And what else are we going to have here? We're going to have the typical
Any rifle
3-gun
spinners?
stuff,
Any rifle
Yeah,
spinners?
there's gonna be a
the
rifle
3-gun
spinner,
jungle
I
run
think,
will have a
on the-
rifle spinner.
Hey, I got to read a couple comments here real quick. So one is, I heard part of the match fees are going to go to emotional support counseling since Pat gets demolished out there. And then another comment was 7 long range targets. That's 7 long range targets that Pat will miss.
Jeez. I'm glad I did not put my comments up.
Gosh, Pat, aren't you glad you joined us?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
And Matt, we can let folks know we are not going to have slings this year.
Okay. Yep.
So there won't be
Yeah,
any
no slings this
required.
year.
Couldn't find any big enough to fit around JK's chest, huh?
So I kind of want to talk about the shoot off real quick. So with the shoot off, I've gotten questions like, why isn't it a shoot off where the best people shoot off against each other? Why do they do it to where it's like a separate match? What are the prizes for the shoot off? So, Buddy, if you and I kind of talked about this earlier in the week, if you can go ahead and answer that question.
Well, we started off with the shoot off thing was an idea that, me and Jason kind of came up with at Fall Brawl, that it would be fun to kind of rekindle the shoot off stuff. And the best way that we kind of figured to do it with the way that things have been going was to do it by just allowing people to sign up. And the first ones that get to sign up, get in and get to shoot. It kind of builds a little, we kind of builds a little bit for the match and kind of builds a little excitement in signups and things. Maybe at some point, if we continue to do these shoot offs, we could move it into where there was some kind of, but there's really no ranking system to go off of right now to rank of who we would put in the shoot off. So as of right now, this was the best way we could see to make an entertaining, fun side match. And I mean, the prizes are pretty good for this. We've had some help come in with this shoot off, and the first place prize for each shoot off is $500 cash. Second place is 200. Third place is 100. And for the ladies shoot off, there's 2 random $50 draws. And for all the other shoot offs, there's 3 random $50 draws. So in the ladies, more than half of the field is going to go home with some kind of prize. And in the men's, they're going to have 6 out of 16 are going to go out with some kind of prize. We were hoping to maybe get some sponsorship and get something along those lines, but we did get this cash infusion for this thing. So I think that's a pretty good thing. And it's a lot of fun. Maybe you get somebody that has never participated in this before, and they get a chance to get out there and be in the shoot off. And it's just the randomness of it kind of makes it fun. So I think that's a big part of it. You got anything to add to that, Jason?
Let's do a heavy top 4 shoot off. That's not that we might be able to do that, Matt. I don't know. The heavies might break my plate racks.
Yes.
God. As
It would
far
have to
as
be after the open shoot off.
What if you push the plate racks back further and then they could use support?
Or we did them last.
No, the plate racks can take the beating. I'm more joking about that. Plate racks can take the beating. We might be able to do that, Matt. We're just going to have to kind of let me think about that. I'm not saying no to it. Let me think about it. We'd have to do it on Saturday night after the open shoot off, or maybe in between. Maybe we work that in, Buddy, somehow in between. Let me and Buddy talk about it, and we'll let you guys know.
I'm down to do some spanking, so I'm in.
You just want to get beat twice.
The beatings will stop.
Only from Martini because I'm nice enough to let him win. Remember?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Kind of like I was nice enough to let him beat me in heavy when I was shooting open this weekend.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he only got me by 4 points this weekend, which he only has to put 1 on paper. Well, I mean, he really, and his gun shoots flat. He was crying about shooting long range because.
Also, I hear he's only shooting like 100 grain pills, so it's not hard to be too flat when you're shooting half the weight.
All right, I just got a text from JK. He said I can't get on the chat in the podcast, but they should use the shoot off cash to get Pat's ass restructured after it comes apart. After he rips it apart.
Oh, like he did that mag yesterday. We should use the money to buy him some good mags at work. How about that?
Hey, real quick before we kind of go into the brackets and all that. So we did make an announcement that Double Star is one of the sponsors, and that we are going to give a random, drawing away. It's the Ace Limited stock and an Oops kit. So the way I'm kind of gonna structure that is if you jump on Instagram real quick and then hit us up in the DM. The way I'm going to do it is everybody that's in this YouTube channel live, if you just hit us up and send us a message, I'm going to randomly select, just scroll through, hit, and pick the winner, and then I'll announce you on here, and then we'll just kind of coordinate through Instagram how you're going to get it. If you're at the match, I'll just bring it to you at the match.
Hey, real quick, Martini put on here where he said the top 4. I'm assuming he's meaning that the
Patrick
top 4
won't
heavy
get
shooters.
in. Yes,
Patrick won't get in. I'm assuming that's what he means.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't really be getting beat twice. He just wouldn't even be there.
He'll be fluffing everybody before they go up to the line.
Bro,
it's the fluffer.
Dominate.
Oh.
So if you just hit us up on Instagram real quick, send us a message. Yep, I got one from Matt Martini. Hit us up on Instagram and send us a message, and then we'll pick at the end of the show after the brackets.
Oh, and I will be there with the bullhorn again this year, just in case anybody's worried.
And the speaker.
The bullhorn and the speaker. It will be on.
Mm-hmm.
And I purposely originally didn't sign up for the TAC Ops shoot off so that I could video and commentate the whole thing, but if we're doing a heavy one, I'm going to do it.
Well, like Matt said, it's a top 4, bro.
gear on top of all the heavy gear and all that crap.
Maybe we'll try to figure it out. Maybe after the first day. See how we're at.
We'll figure it out before that.
Yeah, because we're all shooting together.
I'll-
So, I mean, technically, we're all going to have the right scores.
Think about it for a few days and kind of run the math in my head and timing. For like we did at Fall Brawl and how it was. We're going to have a little bit more daylight this time. So let me think about that. Let me run that through my head and see if we can get it in there. I think we can, because Friday we're doing the ladies tack ops and limited, which we don't have any limited, but ladies tack ops, and then tack ops, men's tack ops. So I think it would be about the same. I mean, I guess it'd be about the same time, essentially. Actually, it'd be less time. There's gonna be less shooters.
We did the top 4.
Let me think about that. I'll have an answer. I'll have an answer for you this week, or all the heavy guys.
Don't worry, Matt. Cool Uncle Buddy will come through for you.
All right. So off of so with the shoot off format's going to be a little different. I mean, it's going to be the same format. The stages though are going to be, or the stage itself, you're going to start. Let me think how I started that. What did I say, buddy? We're going to start with rifle. Oh, we're going to end with shotgun. So we're going to rifle, pistol, shotgun.
Yes.
That way, it kind of brings it really down to the wire on how I'm going to do it. I'm going to give you one extra shot, tack ops guys. Probably is how I'm going to do it. So it will really come down to getting those hits with the shotgun. I think we did it a long time ago. We ended with shotgun.
Yeah, we did it somewhere. I think we do it at one of the state matches we had or something. I saw a question in there.
I think so. Yeah.
About a where it's going to be. The shoot off's going to be in the zero, where we normally have the zero bay, is where we're going to do it, right, Jason?
Yep. Range 1. As soon as you pull into the facility, the first range on the left, where we had the zero last year, the shoot off will be there. The zero will be there as well. So we will have two kind of sectioned off areas. It'll be obvious where you can zero and what not to shoot. There's plenty of room over there for me to do both.
And then, of course, Westbrook just threw a wrench in it. You ready for his? What about an RO shoot off?
Jeez.
We can't. Not saying no, but with our time frame, that one's going to be a tough one.
We'll look at it.
We're supposed to do we're got to do the RO dinner Thursday.
Yeah, we have the RO dinner
Friday night. We're going to be doing the shoot offs. So.
John would rather.
And we have some ROs in the shoot off. I'm pretty sure some ROs in the shoot off.
I know
Jen
cards in the ladies.
I just got this message. How about a heavy shoot off during the hour arbitration on Sunday?
We'll be doing RO stuff during the arbitration.
I got too much match stuff going on for that.
RO or damn selves.
No.
Right, yeah.
No. Let me
just
say,
no. Supervision.
Usually I'm pretty lenient, but I'm telling you, just no.
So you guys want to start doing the drawing for?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
all right.
Let me go ahead and put it in the chat. What's the first set of numbers? 1 through 8.
1 through 8, and just tell somebody I got it all set up to draw random numbers, and I just need somebody to give us a number of times that we want to scramble it before it's the set.
Okay. 7.
7. Jesus Christ. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. The first pairing in the ladies shoot off. The first shooter in the choice of lane is going to be number 7, which is Becky Yackley.
Nice.
And she will be going against number 5, which is Jessica Hook.
That's going to be a really good.
That's a solid. That's
Yeah.
a solid start.
Mhm.
You caught up, Matt?
Yep.
All right. The second bracket is going to be number 4, Christy Connor Tate, and she will have her choice of lane against number 1, which is Kenzie Fitzpatrick. Y'all don't sleep on Christy. She can shoot a rifle.
Let's just make sure beforehand everybody knows the sequence it's supposed to be shot in.
she did send me a message and tell me she can't FTE she can't FTE in the shoot off. So the third bracket is going to be and choice of lane is going to be number 6, who is Jen Card, against number 2, which is going to be Eileen Curlin. That's going to be good. Jen versus Eileen.
Jen's been working hard. I can't wait to see it show
Yeah.
up.
And then the last pairing in the first round is going to be the choice of lane is going to be Misty Joferon versus Marjorie Golden.
Well, I know
Matchups.
I know Misty can shoot better than her husband, Roy.
Ooh,
And Royce.
hard.
And I did see that the Joferons are on. And I think Roy is in the one of the other shoot offs also.
He is.
Let's just make sure Roy finishes the match.
Yes.
Hey, let's not have any bad juju going on right now.
Hey, as long as
Yeah.
Jason,
All the bad juju goes to Pat.
as long as JC's not an RO, everybody be all right.
All right. So you want to read those off again, Pat, who the brackets are for the ladies?
Got Becky and Jessica, Christy, Kenzie, Jen, Eileen, Misty, Marjorie.
Nice. Those are going to be some good matchups. So we're going to TAC Ops next.
Yep.
I got.
All right. So give me just a second here to pull this thing up. I'm gonna have to rearrange this a little bit, and I will get it.
Old people in technology.
Be quiet, Patrick. All right. So you want to send it out again and see how many we want to shuffle it for the
Yep.
For TAC.
What numbers 1 through 8 again?
1 through 16. There's 16 shooters in this one.
Okay.
No, they can like 4, 5, 3. Just
Make it 6.
don't make it 16, you jerks. Just pick a random number between
2.
1 and 5.
2.
There you go. Between 1 and 5. I give you guys an inch and you act like a-holes.
2. There you go.
2.
2. All right.
Young Tom Fury picked 2.
2. Thank you, young Tom Fury.
He's only working with 2, so that's what he keeps.
Yeah.
He's only working
2
with
inches.
My IQ is 2. You ever been to England, Jason? You know what that is? So, all right. So our first group, our first shoot off for the TAC Ops, the first shooter and the choice of lane is going to be Chuck Lowe versus who we were just talking about, Roy Joferon.
Oh.
Say that one more time. I didn't get it.
The first grouping, choice of lane, is Chuck Lowe.
Oh, that's yeah.
And then he's shooting against Roy Joferon.
I'm sorry, Roy. You're gonna get dominated in every way.
Now he's a junior. PG.
Nice. No, that's Roy's the dad, not Roy's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Oh yeah, in that case, yeah, spank it.
So for the next group with choice of lane for the second pairing is going to be Jason Deal, and he's shooting against Luke Loring.
Ooh.
Oof.
Mm.
Good luck, Jason.
Damn, Misty's talking shit against Roy.
All right, the next grouping with choice of lane is Ian Norris,
Oh, that's a good one.
which is 6, versus Adam Whitston.
I don't know anything about him, but I do know Ian is a solid fucking shooter. He's been putting in the work. He's gonna do well.
Awesome. All right. The next two with choice of lane, which this is bad for whoever he's shooting against, is number 5, Brady Lawing, versus number 8, Ray Churnside.
Mm.
Sorry, Ray.
Oof. All right, you caught up?
Yep.
All right. The next group, the first shooter and choice of lane is going to be Graham Gregory. And he's going to be shooting against JK.
Oh.
Go Graham. Wait a second. If JK did sign up for TAC Ops, he'll be shooting the heavy and the TAC Ops.
If
The heavy will
if
just
we
be for
do
fun.
it,
Heavy will be for fun.
It'll be for fun and trash talk.
we still got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes, we still got to talk about it.
Talk about it. If we do it heavy, we'll probably pull JK from the TAC Ops and it'll go against heavy.
Okay. And if we do that, whoever falls in will just fall in JK's place.
I was going to say that'd be a good time to bring up if anybody did not get in, sign up just in case, because we did have a couple spots at the Fall Brawl where somebody couldn't make it, somebody didn't want to do it after all, and Buddy had to go to the wait list and ask people if they want to jump in.
The wait list is pretty stacked for this match.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the wait list is pretty stacked. So yeah, if anybody, and I also wanted to put in that if anybody is on the fence whether they're going to shoot or not, or doesn't know, that there is definitely a ton of people on the wait list waiting to get in. So if you don't think you're going to shoot.
Well, here's something you mentioned to me, and I guess I'll throw it out there and tell me what you think. If you're not confident that you may win and there's somebody better out there, they can substitute for you. So you can bring in somebody that's on the wait list and then maybe split the prize if they win.
We discussed that, Matt. I didn't know that was going to go out on the live stream.
Oh, whatever. I'll blame it on the bourbon.
Great. I'm going to get that phone call after. Thank you, Matt. No, you can't do that right now. Well, maybe. I don't know. All right, let's get on to the next one. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
So on the next one with choice of lane is number 15. That's Dono Beer.
Dono Beer. Yes, you said it right for once.
O beer.
And he is shooting against, ooh, this is a good one. The sleeper no more from the last shoot off, Rafael Fuentes.
Oh, yeah.
Rafael. Yeah. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, that'll be a very good one.
Yeah, for everybody but Don, it'll be great.
Young Tom Fury just said beer pong celebrity shot rules are in play. I see. That's what we should get. We should get a beer pong table out there.
Oh Lord. Yes. Yeah, just no on that. Even I'm
Just
saying
no.
on that one.
Just no.
All right. Next round.
Bob will be out there with his shirt off.
Choice of lane is going to be the old long-haired, red-headed three-gunner Chris Adkins. And he is going to be shooting against Greg McBee. Anyone?
No. Crickets.
Yep.
Yeah. All right,
Greg.
bring at least one home this time.
Should be one more left. That's going to be with the choice of lane, and the first shooter is going to be Fritz Bork. I know who that is. and he's going to be shooting against. He'll have the choice of lane, and he's going to be shooting against Jeffrey Yang.
Nice.
So when you get those all written down, Pat, you want to read through them and see what we
got
what the
Chuck and
matchups look
Roy.
like.
We got Chuck and Roy. We got Jason and Luke. Ian, Adam, Brady and Ray, Graham and JK, tentatively. Don, Raphael, Chris and Greg, Fritz and Jeffrey.
Nice. So, couple things we talked about last year. We got a little rule set for the shoot offs. If you're going to change guns, you got to let one of the match officials know. There's no staging any magazines anywhere, no propping guns up on magazines, none of that stuff. Was there anything else, Jason, that we needed to cover rules wise for the shoot offs?
Is whatever the guns you start with in the shoot off. They don't have to be the guns you're shooting the match with, but whatever the guns are you're starting the shoot off with would be the guns you have to shoot throughout the shoot off unless there's a catastrophic malfunction.
And then we can change it up.
And you can change it up.
Yes.
Hey, I'm going through these Instagram things and I got a comment from Poe that said Pat is gay with a rainbow.
Only for you, Poe. Well, shoot, now all the other guys are going to be jealous I said that. Sorry, guys.
Well, I mean, you think about it, Demma's staying with him here for the match, so really, he's kind of just being whored out, bro.
Are they staying in a tent?
He
Probably.
has his way one way or another.
Well, I know somebody will be pitching a tent. They may be in the camper when they pitch it, but
And
somebody will be pitching it.
Demma is Poe's man crush, so there is that.
It's a good thing their camper will be across the road.
Not in the main compound.
Mm-mm.
All right. Anything else for the TACOP shoot off we need to talk about?
No, I think that kind of covers it.
Just last time, double elimination.
Yeah, exactly the same. Everything's double elimination. There'll be a loser's bracket. Easy for me to say. There'll be a loser's bracket. It'll be exactly the same format as we did at Fall Brawl. I don't really that shoot off went so well. I don't know that I would change much about it.
One thing to keep in mind, guys that are shooting, that are listening, and we'll put this out again during the match or during the shoot off. Your guns will be cleared and taken off to the side. Please go retrieve your guns and don't leave your guns. The ROs will clear your gun and take the gun back over to the side to the staging table. That way we can get ready for the next shooters. But keep up with that's where they're going to be. Don't walk off from them.
We almost got a nice atlas for the prize table. We were pretty close.
Hey, I got a question here. Where's the camping gonna be at?
It's going to be, for those of you that shot Memorial, it's going to be the same area as Memorial. And our overflow, if there's that many, will be up at the main gate where we had it last year. This year, we're going to pull everything down to where the first breach bay was. It's not there anymore. They took it down, but it's going to be right there is where all the competitors and some of the staff are going to be staying. We're keeping everybody kind of close. That's going to be staying on site.
That'll be good. And
it is dry camping, guys.
But we still do need to get a head count. So contact. It was in the email that I sent out not too long ago, and we do need you to contact me or Sherb or somebody and let us know so we can get numbers on how many are coming.
And those of you that need hotels or getting hotels, if you will call it, what is it, buddy? The Comfort Inn, Comfort Suites, Comfort Inn, and you may even mention it at any of the other hotels. Ask for the Griffin Group rate. Tell them you're doing training at Griffin Group. They may have some still available.
All right, so let's go ahead and do this drawing. All right, so how the fuck am I getting? Huh?
We're gonna do the open. We still got the open.
We're gonna do open.
Fuck. All right, let's do the open.
All right, give me a number of times between 1 and 5 to shuffle this. Anyone?
One sec.
Number of times to shuffle for the
Bueller.
open. Bueller.
One.
One.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We are ready. So the first shooter in the first pairing with the choice of lane is going to be Daniel Crowley. And he is going to be shooting against Peyton Sauter.
Peyton.
Go Peyton.
Maybe he'll get to finish one match.
Oh,
At some point.
you better finish
At some
before
point.
he gets married and it's all over with.
Yeah, that's it. There's no more shooting for him after he gets married.
You made the worst.
Exactly.
It was a cute thing you did, but that was the worst decision ever, bro.
All right. The next pairing is going to be the first shooter with a choice of lane is going to be number 15, which is Jeremy Lohman, against number 11, which is Dean Stotler, Stotler. You might know anything about it. Jeremy's one of our local Zoo City guys, but I don't know anything about the other guy there. So that's the second group. The first shooter in the third group with choice of lane is going to be Justin Larson. And he's going to be going up against Nathan Spencer. You caught up, Pat?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Next grouping is going to be Chris Hutchinson. He's going to be going up against Dane Kovac.
Ooh, that'll be a good run.
That will be good. Dane has been shooting. Hutch always shoots good, and Dane's been shooting really well lately, so that should be a good one.
Well, Dane didn't do too hot yesterday, but yes.
Sometimes you have those days. And here's our next, in the next grouping and with his choice of lane is last year's Open champion, Thomas McCaskill.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going up against, Max Kogler. Max pulled Thomas.
Good job, Max.
Somebody had to.
So
yeah,
for the next group, with the first shooter with the choice of lane is going to be Niles Davis, and he's going to be shooting against Varick Base, Beise.
Varick, yes.
Is that right?
Varick Beast. Varick BC.
I always say it wrong anyway. You up, Pat?
I'm good.
All right. The next group is going to be read through what we got already.
Yeah, Daniel Crawley, Peyton Sauter, Jeremy Lohman, Dean Stotler, Justin Larson.
Slow it down a little bit. All right.
Okay.
Next group.
He's old.
Whatever.
Next group.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Justin Larson and
Nathan Spencer. Yep, got him.
all right.
Yep. Then Hutch and Dane.
Thomas, Max, Miles, Varick.
All right, stop. I made a mistake on that. It's Hutch and Mark Rogers. Scratch it out and put Mark Rogers in there. I read it wrong. My eyes are terrible.
Just like you're shooting.
You got it? So Hutch is shooting against Mark Rogers.
Okay.
And then we got 13, which is Thomas shooting against Max. Sorry, Max. That one's correct.
Yeah. There is no chance.
And then we've got so the next one is Niles Davis and Varick BC.
It'd be fun to see him shoot open.
All right, so then you're going to have the next grouping, and with is Dane, which will have Lane's choice versus Mike Perez.
Who did you just say? Who was
Dane
who was in the
Kovac
group?
and Mike Perez.
Dane Kovac and Mike Perez.
I thought Dane was already shooting against somebody.
No, I messed that up.
Buddy fucked it
Oh,
up.
I got you.
I messed it up. We
We
had to go back and fix
I'm
it.
tracking now.
Yeah.
Go back.
So the last grouping is going to be Elvis Tran versus Dan Crouch. That should be a good one.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Dan
shot good this weekend. Yep.
Yeah. And Elvis has been shooting. Elvis can sometimes hit it and it just be lights out. So read back through there and see what we got, guys, for the open first rounds.
Yeah,
You want us to go old man speed or normal speed?
Oh, yeah, you go for it. Go for it.
All right. Daniel Crawley and Peyton Sauter, Jeremy Lohman, Dean Stotler, Justin Larson, and Nathan Spencer, Chris Hutchison and Mark Rogers, Tom McCaskill and Max Kohler, Niles Davis and Varick Beasy, Dane Kovac and Mike Perez, Elvis Tran and Dan Crouch.
There we go. Now we got it right. I got off order a little bit there on that one, but we got it straightened out.
We'll forgive you.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said, like in here, there's several. I'm looking at it right now, and there's at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 folks on the wait list for the open shoot off, and there's probably just as many on the wait list for the tax shoot off. So,
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Jason sinking.
Signups. There was some confusion. We talked about it this week because we've kind of kept the squads in an effort to kind of keep the squads even. We've restricted some of the squads, so there's only really enough room to sign up for as many people as we have. That does not mean the match is full. That means we will open more squads as more people sign up. So I heard that there was some confusion that they thought the match was full because there weren't any squads opened up. It's just an effort to kind of keep things orderly prior to the match coming up. But we still have some spots available. And if we get more people to sign up, we will open up more squads. Just to make that abundantly clear.
Reach out to your friends, get them into the fucking match.
Also, we will be coming up with the squad matrix in the next week or so. We're still working that problem a little bit. We want to make sure, because out here, it is, you never know. It's a box of chocolates when it comes to the morning, if you're going to have fog or whatnot. So we're going to, like last year, where we were able to keep most of the squad starting on a stage that wasn't a long range stage. We're going to try for that this year. I can't guarantee that's what's going to happen, but we're trying to mitigate any issue, especially shooting off across the big field. It gets really foggy out there. Sometimes it doesn't. It's really just the luck of the draw and what this lunatic weather out here wants to do.
Hopefully, as windy as it is, sometime it'll keep the bugs and the fog down. That's one of the benefits of having a little bit of wind.
It wasn't terribly windy today. Last week we came out and shot out to 800. And we were holding 1 mil. We were holding a mil, so it wasn't horrible. So it's, and that's with 223.
You know how to fix that? Just shoot 308.
I don't know. I watched the 308 guys shoot this weekend. None of them shot 308 great. Hutch shot it well. Martini shot it. But he was on a strap, so I'll give him that. He's on a strap. Cole, he's got no way to call his follow up. So it was a little tough. That strap the strap was in a van, so it was difficult. It was a difficult shot. It wasn't like us open guys.
I had to put 2 tripods in.
Oh, gee.
That's because y'all were stupid. Y'all were retarded. I don't even understand why you put 2 tripods in there. You almost got my bag shot.
I did almost get my bag shot too. That would have been great.
Yeah.
Jim got a little confused there.
He was a little flustered. You know, he had a moment. I mean, he is above the age of 55. He had a moment.
That is. He is rapidly approaching super senior, as I remind him all the time.
So, but no, it was a tough shot. It was, and I made it that way with the intent of getting all of our guys, whoever shooting our matches, a shoot off a strap. You're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be in the Huey. You're going to be shooting off a strap. The Huey is not going to be anchored down. It may rock a little bit or move slightly. It's not going to move and obviously move anywhere, but it's not going to be stable, and the strap. But we're putting big targets out there. We're just trying to give you a little variation of stuff. I don't like giving you the same thing every match. You know, I'm with us building 3 different matches basically throughout the year. I try not to repeat anything. So as best I can, obviously. So just trying to give you guys something fresh and fun, and hopefully you'll enjoy. So.
All right. So I guess so we don't just keep on talking about random stuff. We could do that after we cut it off. I'm gonna go ahead and do this drawing and let everybody know who wins. So let's see. Fuck. Jason Deal.
Nice.
All right. So I'll go ahead and message him, let him know.
Congrats, Jason.
I'll let him know I'm bringing it to the match for him.
Hey, buddy, don't forget that brass, by the way, speaking of bringing stuff to the match.
Oh, yeah. Shit. They really hadn't had as much lately as they had before. So
That's all right. Dude. Beggars can't be choosers. I'll tell you what I can.
I'll see what I can round up for you.
All right. So I think that's all we got, unless you guys have anything else, right?
I got nothing.
Okay.
I think that's it, unless anybody's got a question.
Yeah. Any questions out there?
Ask us and
If anybody has a question, just go ahead, ask real
answer it.
quick, and then Jason will answer it.
Go heavy or go home.
Josh Post said it was rigged. No,
The whole thing's rigged.
I'll show you rigged.
He's gonna see rig when Demo gets there.
I was about to say Demo will rig them up good.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. We got nothing.
Nothing. So hey, thanks for coming on. Hope you enjoyed. Looking forward to the match. I know Jason's busting his ass out there for this, and he's going to put on a good show for you guys. So you guys have a good night, have a good week, and we'll see you at the match.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Easier.